special edition live show.
Hi Renaldo, how are you, man?
So, after back and forth and back and forth and back and forth trying to see if I could arrange a live stream with Scott Bolton, unfortunately it seems that he is not interested in it because I'm an idiot, which is quite ironic considering the bunch of idiots that he's hosted on his Sunday debates. You know, Simon Roach, various other people. But yet, never mind. I mean, the real reason that he doesn't want to host me is because he is scared of debating me.
No, I don't believe he's scared of debating. I think more that he's one of the reasons South Africa is not doing that good. He's the biggest racist that causes South Africa. He's sitting in another country thinking he can just say what he wants, and like really, why doesn't he come to South Africa and fucking sort this out? Yeah, I mean really.
That's what it really boils down to. He also made a statement, and we'll get into that video, but just to give you some context as to, you know, why I believe that he's talking absolute bullshit, is to pretty much show you the flaws in his logic. So this will be the last stream I'm making on Loving Life. And even if Loving Life comes to me afterwards when his channel has crashed or he needs assistance in order to find some relevance again, then I will do exactly what he's done here. I will say, not interested to assist an idiot. Because, hey, calling people names is something that a grown-ass man does to somebody half his age. But anyway, so here's the video that I compiled that made me thought that, you know, he would be open to having a debate. Let's have a listen.
Oh, the only debate he'll be open for is with people that think the same like him, that still lives in past 1994.
Just a couple of weeks ago we had that situation where St. London's made allegations against the ULA, and I immediately gave high marks the right of reply. My subscribers will know that. And if something comes up on a video that people claim is fake and they want to discuss it, they have the chance of a right of reply. I gave John Steenhuisen days ago the chance for a right to reply.
I've explained myself. I've certainly not. I will eagerly await his response. We'll see if he's a man of his word and whether or not he will give me the right to reply.
We will not. He's a racist.
It just confirms my beliefs with regards to Scott. And you all here are witnesses that I have requested a live stream with him, whether it's on his channel or my channel. Doesn't phase me.
Now, Lyndon said, are you going to respond to the idiot's email and bring him on your show? Well, I don't talk to idiots on live stream, so no.
Well, Ronaldo, he's the only fucking idiot.
Yeah. So that was pretty much his response to my request for my right to reply. Right? The one that he's consistently been pushing for many years, saying everybody that disagrees with what I have to say has a right to reply if they have been accused falsely. And yet, here we are, and I cannot get it because according to him I'm an idiot, which is really rich coming from somebody that's an idiot. But okay, never mind. What I would like to focus on then is I would like to focus on a specific area here. Let's actually deal with the video that he's made, because he's actually made a video in the interim to try and diss me for some reason. But let's hear what he has to say.
Goeienaand, good evening fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
First off, you can't say fellow South Africans if you are only there for white people. I mean, if you support the country, you support the country, not the people.
And I am being infested with emails from a particular person.
Two emails. Hi Scott, I'd like to debate you. Got no feedback. Second email. Hi Scott, I'm just confirming on whether or not this can take place. Nothing.
What did you expect?
Who last signed off as that idiot. Now, I have to tell that person, for someone who claims I'm infatuated about what you're doing, it's quite extraordinary. I haven't mentioned your name in the last...
Oh well, the only reason you didn't mention his name is because you keep on calling Ronaldo an idiot.
6 months. Never. In fact, if someone mentions your name on my live streams, I just say, look, we don't talk to that idiot, okay?
You see, there you go again.
So, are you that childish or insecure or like, what's the correct word? You are such a little of a man that you say that, oh, because I didn't mention your name, it doesn't mean I didn't talk about you. Because you don't have the guts to just say Renaldo Gouws, and you've got these code words called you idiot or that idiot. I mean, that really speaks a lot about, you know...
that really speaks a lot about Loving Life's personality. To keep on calling somebody an idiot that's really on the ground here in South Africa, doing something about the problems, not just sitting there looking for something new to say.
How much dignity and, you know, balls you have, if I can put it that way, in order to just call a spade a spade. You brought out 2 videos in the last week in which you criticized me, said I'm not doing my job. You couldn't mention my name because you didn't have the balls to do so. And then there was also the other video with regards to the DA, in which you said every DA person you know are absolute losers. So you made 2 clear references to me. You didn't mention my name because you don't have the balls to do it. And it was clearly me, because everybody in the comments said so, and you liked the comments when my name was mentioned, which clearly tells me that you are a coward. That
Exactly.
is what you are.
Exactly.
You are an absolute coward. But anyway, let's continue.
And at least you got that right, your title, that idiot. Now, why do I call you that idiot? Well, let me explain. Listen carefully. Listen very carefully. Get this in your head, okay? Last year, you sent me an email claiming to be someone else. And then you set it up to try and embarrass me.
I didn't try to embarrass you.
He
I
did.
embarrassed you.
He did.
You were very aggressive against people making claims that you are spreading fake news, right? So the only thing I did was do what your followers do. They send you information, and then you are supposed to double check whether this information is correct or not. The way that you could have gone about this is go to the person's Twitter profile and see that none of that exists, and that would have been the end of it. You did not do your research, which means that
Does he even know
somebody
how
that
Twitter
you've
works?
known sending you one email with this evidence, you took that as factual and you reported on it as factual. So the video was created by me, and I wanted to expose how easy it is for you to not verify your sources and to just make a video for the sake of getting your content out there, and it backfired in your face horrendously.
And then claim that that was fake news. Now, not only was that underhand, but it shows the nature of the person who contacted me at that time.
The nature. No, what it actually showed was how easy it is to fool you and to spread fake news. That was what the nature of it was.
Well, the nature of that is it's just he's there for white people. And that's not fair. I mean, the South Africa has a population of over 55. I think it's 55 million. And now, and you're only there for like 6 million of all that people. You support only 6 million of those people. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Loving Life, You need to wake the fuck up and stop playing this game. You're gonna get yours. I'm telling you, you're gonna get yours.
The nature of it was to prove my point that you have spread false information before and then you denied it, and then I made this happen to prove how easy it is for you to spread fake information, and you fell for it hook, line and sinker. I even sent you the email from a Proton email, which is, it's hands down, people that want to stay anonymous send emails from that, and it's just so unfortunate that you're trying to turn this around like it was my fault. I'm the one that came after you. All you needed to do was to verify a source, and then guess what? That would have been the end of it. But no, this is my fault.
Now, I'm not sure if this person who sent me the email, and the initials are RG, is
Now isn't that quite simple? RG, Renaldo Gouws. Hello, wake up, man.
actually RG after what happened last year. I absolutely have no interest in dealing with people who play those sort of games. Okay?
Wow.
So just the whole live stream I did for an hour, in which I said that I've sent you an email. Are you that dumb that you can't see that I said I sent you an email after this video in which I said exactly the same things, and you're using that as an excuse to not know whether or not I'm the real Renaldo Gouws? Yeah, I sent you those emails. I want to debate you. It's as simple as that.
Okay? That's what a child does. That's what a 5-year-old does. That's what a 6-year-old does.
Well, you're underestimating children of that age,
And thinks it's funny. I'm running a serious
Okay, wait.
YouTube channel here.
Okay, let's just listen to this last part again.
That's what a child does. That's what a 5-year-old does. That's what a 6-year-old does. And thinks it's funny. I'm running a serious YouTube channel here.
Really?
Okay, cool. Is that so? Let's have a look here quick. Let's just have a look at what you have to say here.
This channel is, by his own admission, it's to make money. He's up there to make money. He wants people to donate to him. He wants people to donate to him. You know something? You are just a little piece of shit.
Nice one.
You know what? My channel, I'm going to show you a video right now, or an image right now, which reflects the status of my channel. You say in this video clip that I've got 2 copyright strikes and I might lose my channel. Well, this shows you how full of shit you are. Here comes my current status.
Blah, blah, blah.
I was demonetized on the I have actually applied to be remonetized. What the hell are you doing? You're the sham. This year alone, through my channel, about 20 tons of food have been delivered to white squatter camps.
Now exactly my fucking point. You are a fucking racist. Why only are you there for white people? Why do you support white people? Because not according to me, there's a lot more black squatter camps than white squatter camps. So that makes you the fucking racist. You are the reason why people are getting killed in this fucking country. Do you know that? Do you even fucking read your own news?
Around South Africa. What have you, Mr. Renaldo Gouws, ever done for one other person? Your channel.
What has Ronaldo done? Okay, I'm not completely sure what has Ronaldo done, but first of all, he's in government. He's someone working in the government for the DA. He's on the ground every single day. And what are you? Where are you? Where are you? Sitting in Australia, talking shit all the time, and you can't come down to South Africa to face it.
200,000 Rand raised for the previously disadvantaged. I've assisted students with their student loans. I have every Google AdSense account of money that comes in my way I have donated to charitable organizations. But yeah, just throwing it out there.
Is so egocentric. It's all about me. Look how wonderful I am. I have never big noted myself, but that's your theme.
Didn't you just
That's
do it?
why your channel is actually decreasing in size. You know, when I was on 10,000 subscribers in my main channel, I have 4 channels.
Exactly. Why do you need 4 channels? Why do you need 4 channels? Why? Because you fucked up the first 3.
I was on 10,000 subscribers. You were on 53,000 subscribers. You're still on 53,000 subscribers. You
So-
haven't moved one iota.
He's not hiding behind his
Oh, that's
subscribers.
I'm on 64,000 subscribers now.
I am
No, 66,000 subscribers.
now on 48,000 subscribers.
So I
Yeah.
got more than what you grew over the same period.
Stupid ass.
I've jumped 38,000 subscribers while you've kind of treaded water. You know, you're going backwards, actually.
No, I'm not going backwards.
And I can understand it, because when I listened to your diatribe, it was so friggin' boring. It was like, I mean, I would rather go outside and watch grass grow than listen to you.
No, why didn't you? Why did you take the time to make this video to insult Renaldo? Why didn't you go and watch the fucking grass grow?
You know that, Renaldo
Rather go and
Gouws?
smoke some
I
grass.
really would. Yeah. You're a little young upstart and a complete loser.
No, you are.
Now put that in your
No,
pipe
you
and
are.
smoke it.
No, you are.
Alright guys,
Yeah, that real dealing with the real mature content over here, without a doubt. Let's see if I can open this thing up. Which was it this one? Which one was the Helen Zilla one? It's this one. Because let me just go back. I just want to go back so that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. The original message that he said. Yeah.
Stuart, I absolutely have no interest in dealing with people who play those sort of games, okay? That's what a child does. That's what a 5-year-old does. That's what a 6-year-old does, and thinks it's funny.
So calling people names, belittling and insulting people does not form part of that. But then let's look at this.
Is this how the Democratic Alliance treats its voters? Well, the only people I know who work.
Okay, first off, I just want to ask us, Loving Life, why doesn't he talk about the ANC? Because that's the biggest problem in this country. He's talking about the DA that's in Cape Town, I think. In Cape Town, they rule in Cape Town. You're talking about the DA the whole time, but you don't have the guts to talk about the ANC. Come on, man.
And the DA are complete and utter losers.
No, you are also one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Mm.
Look at that. This guy is so mature that deals with mature content.
But he
decides
talks
to
shit
flame
like that.
out and call other people losers. But hey, take Scott seriously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that includes the chief, the white lady, whose name
Yeah,
is so forgettable
that I
I'm not
forgot
even
it.
gonna mention.
Helen Zilla.
Yeah.
And
You
Steenkamp,
stupid mother.
Steenhuisen.
you are part of a party that is just absolutely rotten to the core. Just
No evidence. Just his
Just
whole
talking,
humble
that's
opinion,
all.
The fake WhatsApps that he gets and the news reports that he does, you know, because hey,
Just talking.
that's what
talking,
he does. He's a
talking.
glorified news reader. from his valuable sources of people that he gets.
I'm running a serious
my
YouTube
soul.
channel here.
Yeah,
fake.
You see that?
A
He
fake.
runs a serious YouTube channel.
fake
after
YouTube
doing
channel.
Losers and shouting at people and swearing at them. Serious channel, definitely, without a doubt.
And I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing to your emails. Now, it takes a huge long roll, as you can see, but I'm going to flush them. And please, don't waste your breath sending me any more. Okay? Cheers. Please remember to subscribe, guys. Please ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, please stay safe.
Yeah, only white.
So he deals with serious issues, and at the end of the video he's trying to portray like flushing things down the toilet. So this is the mature individual, self-proclaimed mature individual that obviously does not want to debate me. But it's become quite clear that Scott is a coward. He runs away from his problems. He'll make the biggest load of cock accusations against people, and then when you want your right to reply, he refuses it because then he calls you an idiot. How classy, right? So I'm going to end off this chapter and end off this interaction with Loving Life by merely saying that Loving Life is an absolute farce. The house of cards is going to come crashing down sooner rather than later.
Eventually.
There's going to be infighting. I've seen this game play out so many times before with previous people like Sunette Bridges, what was that group called? South Africa Sucks. I've seen this game so many times before, and I just can't wait. Because at the moment Scott Bolson thinks he's at the top of the world because he's got all these warriors willing to fight for him. Wait until he missteps, and then let's see what happens then. He's now obviously a favorite in the YouTube algorithm. Remember when he was like talking about me backpedaling, and then it happened to him, and then every day he uploaded videos complaining to YouTube. That was quite funny. So exactly what happened to me happened to him, but then he had to produce like 20 videos a day bitching and moaning about why YouTube is personally targeting him. So I'm done with Loving Life. I tried my best. I've tried by being nice. My live stream was very gentle. I asked him I would please like a right of reply for the accusations that you made on me with regards to saying that I do not do my work as a...
Well, that's the way. That's the kind of person he is. He just says things. He can't back them up. Like you said, if you want to subscribe to a channel that makes fake news, Loving Life is the perfect channel for that. If you want to know what's really going on in South Africa, do not subscribe to Loving Life because he will just mislead you.
The ward councillor and the attacks that you've had on the Democratic Alliance and that really dodgy looking lawyer that you had on your live show. Yeah, obviously that was quite interesting. Funnily enough, you never ever share your sources. That is a...
That's because he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He just hears something and then he replies on it. He makes a video about it. He doesn't have the proof to stand what he's saying.
An alarm bell right there. You always get this amazing information that you read from your computer screen, but you never share it with the people out there. I wonder why that is.
Because he's fake, man, Ronaldo. You don't have to worry about it. And Ronaldo, you just stop wasting your time with a piece of shit like that.
Because you proclaim that it is a valid media outlet source, or you proclaim that you received the statement from John Steenhuisen but then can't produce it.
Well, he's a certified copy machine. He can only make copies. That's all. Yeah, that's all he can do. He just sees something and then he makes a copy and moves on.
I know that statement wasn't from John Steenhuisen. That was something that was written by a DA activist in order to point out that you are fake news.
He is fake news.
you had to spread more fake news saying that that was the official statement by John Steenhuisen, which just, it really just, the reason I do not like you or your channel is because your channel does more damage to South African YouTube creators than you could ever imagine.
Well, just forget about YouTube and YouTube creators. I mean, he's making damage to South Africa. He's the reason why white people are keep on getting killed. I mean, if you have someone that keeps on fighting for white people only, eventually the other people are gonna get, you know what, fuck this guy. Why not? Let's give him something to talk about, because he and then you can't even fucking guarantee that the news that well, if he says there's a farm murder, you're gonna have to double check, because you can't believe that guy. You can't believe Loving Life at all. The only thing you need to do is wake up against them, get away from that, unsubscribe, because he's misusing his subscribers. You always hear him saying, I've got this amount of subscribers, I got this amount, I got this. Let me just tell you, it's not going to help you if you have a million subscribers. Come to South Africa with your million subscribers and let's see how that will work out for you.
People look at you, and then when they get their fake news and they finally realize it's fake news, then
then they can't even find the video that was fake news, because this guy is worse than a copy machine. I mean, you say a copy machine for 100 copies, and depending on the make and model, it will make 100 copies in under fucking minutes.
As if everybody else talking about South African topics follow your example, and I really despise you for that. The fact that you think that you're doing good, but in actual fact what
you're doing more harm,
causing a lot of heartache, headache, and so many other things for people.
No, he's riding on people's feelings. He's playing with white people's feelings,
like a little puppet,
because white people,
puppet boy, and you allow it to happen.
No, he's playing on white people's feelings. I mean, if there was no farm murders in South Africa, Loving Life wouldn't have existed, because that's his topic. And now he says he's donating this amount of food to white people, white squatter camps. What about the black squatter camps? Who is going to donate to the black squatter camps? I mean, we're all human. It doesn't matter the color of our skin and where we come from and what that's all about. It's just South Africa is in a state of panic. I mean, and then someone like this Loving Life comes along and just makes it worse. I wish white people that subscribe to his channel can just realize that this guy is playing on their feelings and not doing it to support them.
So on the one side you proclaim something that you're not, and on the other side you say, I'm willing to open up, if anybody has an issue with my videos, they're more than welcome to come and have their right to reply. I did that, and what I get called an idiot, and then a joke made at the end, like toilet humor, literal toilet humor, after you clearly stated in that video that you deal with serious topics. Well,
for him to put that at the end of the video just shows you what kind of person he is. I mean, really, your channel is about news. Now you're putting stuff about toilets on your channel. I mean, really, I don't care if you're a news channel, stay by news. If you wanna be a reacting person, be that. Don't be in and out. I mean, stay on one topic, and then why the fuck would you put the toilet at the end of a video and you're doing news? What sense does that make? It doesn't make sense at all.
But then make a toilet joke at the end. Well done.
Yeah,
anyway,
well done.
I think it's quite clear as to who the coward is here.
Well, it's not you. It's not you. It's that fucking stupid guy.
I will annihilate you in a debate. So instead of making yourself look like a complete and utter fool, yes, even more than what you are looking right now, you decide to just brush it aside and go, hey, I'm not going to debate him.
Because he knows he's lying.
You know, and I know, that if you ever had to debate me,
There will be nothing left of him. There will be nothing left.
will be exposed for exactly who and what you are. A glorified newsreader when other people provide you with all your sources, fake or not. So yeah, enjoy the growth, my friend. When you upload 20 to 30 videos a day,
What
the
normal
algorithm is gonna
person?
love you, and you're gonna
What normal person does upload 20 to 30 videos a day? I mean, you have to be bored as fuck to do that. You have to have nothing to do with your life to upload 20 to 30 videos a day. Just imagine.
probably surpass 100,000 subscribers way before I do, and that's fine. But know that eventually all of it comes back to bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised in a year from now if your channel doesn't exist anymore because of all of the fake news that you spread. But let's see what happens. As it stands right now, this is the end of it. I am done. If you ever hear me talk about loving life on this channel again, then you have the right to tell everybody to come and write me an email to tell me to end and close my channel. Unless he actually grows a pair and he comes and he says that he's willing to debate me, then I will do it. But up until that point, which I highly doubt will happen because Scott Bolson is a scared little girl, I believe that nothing's going to happen. He's trying to deflect debating me after false claims he's made against me, and he's doing everything in his power to come across as the intelligent one here and the witty one. But all he's doing is he's trying to take away from the serious issue here, which is I'm open for a debate, but you are not, Scott. Why not?
Because he's fake.
Even if it's on your platform, why?
Because he's fake.
But we already know the answer. You are a coward, you don't know what you're talking about, and you don't want to be exposed. And that's pretty much all I got to say from my side. Thank you so much for tuning in. This will be the last time I speak on Scott Bolson loving lies and loving spreading lies.
Oh, I got it, miss. It's loving lies, not loving life.
Fear mongering. And that is what gets those expats blood boiling and gets those subscribers going. You can have him, my friend. Enjoy that echo chamber. If there are any loving life subscribers on my channel, remove yourselves. I do not want you on my channel. And if that means I lose 1,000 subscribers, then so be it. Please, if you think Scott is somebody that gives good news with regards to South Africa,
You got the story misleading totally.
my channel, and I don't want you on
You
my
gotta
channel.
get the fuck out.
Right? So with all of that being said, Scott, sorry to see that you are such a wimp that you can't even man up and actually form part of a debate. It's quite sad. I expected more. Clearly I was wrong. It's easy to debate your friends, the Saitlanders and everybody that agree.
Well, you can only debate people like that because they all are just there for white people. I can't understand why nobody sees this guy for really who he is, because he's only there to say white people are being so badly mistreated in this country, which I mean, there's so many stuff going on in South Africa. I mean, they say what they are so worried about the white people getting killed and white farm murders. The most talked about topic is farm murders. Now, why don't anyone, even you, why don't you talk about everything? I mean, how many murders are there in South Africa a day? I mean, you can just go and Google it and you'll find the answer. And this guy just talks about white people getting killed, white people this, white people that. If you listen to each and every video of Loving Lies, you'll just see that he's talking about white people. That's the only thing in his head is white people. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with white people. All of us in South Africa is here to make a difference in this country, to try to make it as strong as possible. But with people as Loving Lies, Scott Bolson, we're not gonna get there. we're gonna have a major long. This road will be way longer than it should have been. Way longer.
With you, but when it comes to actually debating somebody that you yourself have belittled and insulted in your most recent videos, and then when I ask for a right of reply and you say no, even after you offer that to everybody else,
Except
demonstrates
people that is talking
how
the truth.
scared you are of debating me. And that is what your subscribers know, and that is what my subscribers know. So they can all be happy on your video saying, well done, Scott, but we all know what you know and what you feel, and that is that they know that you are too cowardly to debate me. And that's pretty much all I gotta say. Thank you so much for tuning in. To everybody.
Thank you, Renaldo. Thanks for fucking exposing this guy for who he is. That's the problem. How do we get rid of someone like that? How do you get rid of him? You can't, because he has an army of I don't know how many subscribers, and I don't really even care how many subscribers he's got, because he's the kind of person that uses his subscribers. And first and foremost, when you ever have a YouTube career, YouTube channel, whatever you do on YouTube, do not, I repeat, do not use your subscribers as a weapon. Do not use them to fight other people, because let me just tell you one thing. The moment you're gonna screw up, you're gonna have no subscribers, and then you will just see what's coming to you.
Everybody, I really appreciate it, and have a lovely evening. Except Scott Olsen.
Sure, thanks Renaldo, you too, man.
Fake news. And
guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see what
Alright.
if anybody wants me to continue this topic, please leave it in the comments, and we will expose Scott Bolson for who he is. Thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome evening.